Japan had a typhoon strike last week and just really crazy weather for the past, really all season. And all the packages got delayed and they'll be coming in tomorrow, Wednesday and Thursday. So I got two DAPs, maybe 10 IEMs. I got a lot of stuff coming in. So the delay between videos is related to Japan being like a prehistoric island without the dinosaurs. Think of a, you know, they have everything over here. The earthquakes are very common. Typhoons are. We had like five in the past 15 days. It's crazy. Japan's crazy. Um, this is the last video that you will ever see some of these items. Other items you'll see again because I'll compare. But some of these items, like this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one, you'll never see again because I'm not going to even use them in comparisons. This is when you have a channel and you don't give a shit what the people who send you stuff think. And when you tell them that up front and they still deal with you, you can do like what I'm about to do. QT3s, I wouldn't rec these to anybody. Somebody said that they gave me a link to somebody, so I checked the link and the mids were said to be 9 out of 10. I'm going to not comment on what other people say. I've decided not to do that anymore. This is all opinion. I disagree. I don't like these. I don't rec them to anybody. They don't do anything good. Cable sucks. These are the GeekWalled 3s. They have 3 dynamic drivers. They have a small sound centered. Everything sounds small. It's a not an appealing tuning, and I wouldn't recommend these because what I'm discovering in this price range is that there are things that are better than it. So you won't be seeing this again either. This is the QT2, which is better than the 3. The 3 was the one that got the 9 out of 10 in the mids. Yeah. No, I don't think so. Think about that for a second. 9 out of 10 in the mids means that the mids would be, let's say, think of some reference IEMs. And they're usually, from the base to about 2K is usually pretty flat. That would be kind of ideal because it's not forward, it's not back. I don't think that these are the same as that. And you'll never see this again. I don't rec it. That's both of the QTs that I don't rec out of there. This is the beginning of stuff that I would be okay with, but I'm not a fan. The KZ, which I'm not a fan of the company because they release a ton of stuff and a lot of it's crap. This is the ZSA, I believe, and these are actually okay. They're small. They fit right in the ear well. They're not plastic. They're made out of metal. They don't have any of that resonance type issues that the cheap plastic has. But again, this would be an IEM that gives a kind of a small presentation, so there doesn't seem to be separation between instruments, and it's not my thing. So I wouldn't. I'll put these in comparisons. These are like a TRN V80, but everything seems smaller. The bass is a little bit less. The treble is not quite as detailed. The V is a little more. This is like a B-level TRN V80. Sounds very much like it, but it's not quite as good in basically all manners. But this is one of the better ones that KZ has made that I've received so far. So I would say that this can... I'll put this and leave it right there. Next one would be the ZS10, I believe these are called. I didn't like these. I did the cables wrong. I did them right. I did them, you know, every which way you can do it. I simply don't like the sound of these. I don't rec them. I can see how some people might like them, but I don't think that it's really good at anything. I don't think the bass is really that good. I don't think the mids are good at all, and I don't think the treble's particularly well tuned, so I don't like them. But I can see why others do. I can't see why the QTs are popular, but I could see why maybe these are. So I'll put these right here. Next up would be the Shozy, which would be the updated version. I couldn't tell the difference between this one and the updated one. No difference whatsoever that I could tell. But the sound is good. So there's so much stuff in this price range that I think is probably better, though. So I wouldn't pull the trigger on this until you do a little more research, checking other people's videos, reviews online. Not bad. A lot of competition in its price range. I don't know that I'd pick them if I had to. And these are, take these out. Now these are things I like. This would be the Tin Audio T2s, which I have on a different cable, and I have different tips on it. I like these a lot. These are fairly balanced compared to most of the IEMs I get. These are balanced. These seem to have a very good mid presentation, a good bass, and good treble. This is what they call balanced. These are 2 dynamic drivers and a hard housing. I like these. I can wreck these easily. I like these. This would be the KZ AS10. These are all balanced armatures. However, the bass has a kick like a dynamic. I'm telling you, that's the case. The bass is very good. And if you're looking for balance, this would be something that would be like the T2s, somewhat balanced. The bass has got kick, but the mids are not really demolished. They sound decent. Of all the KZs that I've received, I think that these are the best so far. Put them right there because they're okay. Next would be the TRN V80, which are already on a custom cable. When I do that, you know that they're winners. I love the sound of these. I think these are awesome. These have the T2 tips on it, and the gold cable from Linsol. I like these a lot. They've got a good fun sound. They do pop, and I'm totally digging them. And then my favorite that I've received so far is the BMG VD P ABCDFG. I'm not gonna. It says it on the side. Can we get a? BGVP. Okay. Out of all the ones that I've gotten so far, these are something that I would compare with things that are much more expensive. These are clearly the top of what I've received so far. The honeymoon period has come and gone. My big pronouncements about how good these are, nothing's changed. If you bought these, I stick behind what I said completely. So the DMGs, the TRN V80s, absolutely awesome. The AS10s, I like them a lot. I think the balanced, and the T2s, these are 2 that I would consider to be balanced, pretty much. This actually is somebody put up a graph and it's got the sub basses coming off. They're talking about 125 down. I go from 55 when I go backwards. I don't notice it. My avatar is Tupac Shakur. Half of my library is hip hop, reggae. I've never noticed a lack of sub bass. I think they're awesome. Like them a lot. These will be in future reviews. The other ones that you don't see in this video will never ever be seen by you again, because I don't wreck them and I don't want to direct people towards things that I wouldn't purchase myself, even if that was my budget limit, because I think there's better stuff out there. To finish up, thank you for the people that joined the Patreon. Patreon is like IPO, which means initial public offering, and when a website has, or a blog, or a YouTube channel has items already in stock in their arsenal, and you join, you're going to have less competition. So the people that join the Patreon are going to go through the first, second, and third auctions are going to be really lucky. And the people that come later are going to do good, but not as good as these people that are up in the front. So the IPO was the Patreon, and they are going to reap the benefits. So that's how that works. In the future for you people, instead of thinking about supporting people to buy them a cup of coffee or whatever it is that you think you're doing, you're investing, and you got to get some kind of return on your investment beyond private mail, special previews, whatever that is, like real tangible stuff, like a deal on this stuff. All of these items I'm going to actually auction off probably in the next video or the next video. I got to keep them for a while, and I like all of them, but this is all about the next. So get a good look at them. I wreck all of them that are in this picture right now. The other ones I don't wreck. And if people do wreck them, then good for them. I don't really give a fuck about really anything. About the companies, about you people, about anything. Not giving a fuck is an incredible type of freedom. You should try it sometime. Stick your neck out and let it get chopped off a couple times, and then you won't feel it anymore. Who gives a shit? It's other people. This is all fucking opinions. Another person's video would look different from mine, and I wouldn't know because I really don't watch other people's videos. This is my video. AS10, T2, DRM, and the TRN V80. They get the wreck. They keep the wreck. These got fucking cables on them already, for Christ's sakes. And I'm out of here, and a whole shitload of videos are coming in the next few days. Over the course of next week should be a lot of videos. So subscribe, click the notification. I don't even know what that is. I've heard other YouTubers say that. And I'll see you guys next video.